We are continuing our discussion of part exam 8. Question number 60. Shulhadi rule. The statement about Shulhadi rule, which statement is correct? Question number 60 is fourth option. The ions carrying opposite charge to the effective is the coagulation. That is Shulhadi law. There is no problem. Coagulating ability of an ion increases with increase in opposite charge. That is all. Question number 6.1. Look at question number 6.1. Among the following mixture, dipole-dipole is the major interaction in between benzene and CCl4. Both are non-polar. It is van der Waals. All right. Between benzene and ethanol is already it has dipole, means positive and negative pole. And on the basis of this charges, a partial charge is produced on benzene due to induction. So it is induced dipole and dipole. Here we have dipole because already we have two opposite poles in two molecules. So it is dipole kind, and this is between water and say KCl. Between water and KCl, it is ion dipole kind of interaction. Alright. Question number 60. One correct answer is third option. 62. The correct relation is not the first option. Question number 62. It is pi v equal to I n RT, not root of I n RT. So this is wrong. Question number 62, first option is wrong. Question number 63. The substance A tetramerizes. So eta equal to 1/4 and alpha is 80%, 0.8. Quantity of A is 2.5, that is W, small w, and this is capital W, 100 gram. Alright, and freezing point lowering, delta TF is 0.3, molar mass we have to calculate. So as such there is nothing. Delta TF equal to I into KF and W upon MW. This is lowering in freezing point, depression in freezing point, 0.3. I is I we have calculated from here. Alpha is 0.8, I minus 1, eta is 0.25. Why 0.25? Because it is tetramerized. Alright, so 0.25 minus 1 is minus 0.75. Minus 0.75 into 0.8 is minus 0.6. Then I is equal to 1.1 minus 0.6, that is equal to 0.4. So just put the value of I. Kf you must remember for water 1.86. Small w is given. M we have to calculate. This is capital W, 100 grams. So to convert it into kg, this one. Alright, 63. Look at question number 64. Alright. Question number 64. It says solubility of a common salt is 36 gram in 100 grams of water. Alright. Now we have three systems. One contains 40 grams of salt, second contains 36 grams of salt, and last one contains 20 grams of salt. So in this case, out of 40 gram, only 36 gram can be dissolved. Rest 4 gram of NaCl will be precipitated. It will be present at the base without dissolving. So these two solutions contain equal number of salt, and salt is a strong electrolyte, so number of particles will be same in first two cases. And in third case we have lesser number of solute particles. So obviously vapor pressure follows third order. 64 is third option. Alright. Then question number 65. Question number 65. Urea solution 30%, 1 molal boils at this much elevation. Evaluate the BP of urea solution. 30% and urea solution, and 1 molal glucose solution boils at this one. Alright, so molality, just we have to find out molality of this urea solution. Question number 65. So molality is given by W upon M into capital W. So 30 gram urea, 30%. Alright, 60. 30 gram in 100 grams of solution. So mass of solvent will be 70. 100 grams of solution. So 100 minus 30 grams of solute equal to 70 grams of solvent. That is it. So molality on calculation we are getting 7.14. Now delta TB equal to Kb into M. Molality we have put. So we are getting boiling point of urea solution. It is 7.14. So 103.714. I'm sorry. Alright. Look at question number 66. Crystalline solids differ from amorphous solids in which statement? Question number 66, it is crystalline solids contains cations and anions. All crystalline solids, that is wrong. All crystalline solids have a long range order. Yes, that is correct. Whereas amorphous solids have short range order. That you must be knowing long range order and short range order. Alright. So question number 67. Which of the following is simplest formula of a solid whose cubic unit cell has A at corner except one corner, alright, and B at on all the faces and C at the body center. So that is nothing. A at 7 corners, so 7 into 1 by 8, that is equal to 7 by 8, and B at all faces means there are 6 faces. Contribution is 1 by 2, 6 into 1 by 2 is 3. C in the center, alright. C is in the center, body center, so it is 1. So just to convert it into a whole number, all are multiplied by 8. So this is cancelled, so we get 7, B 24 and C 8. So this is the correct formula. Question number 66, correct answer is second, 67, correct answer is third option. Alright, look at question number 8. Radius of Cl negative is given 181 and radius of Na positive is given 101. Alright, and we have to find out edge length. So this case you should be very careful about NaCl. Normally students say that it is rock salt structure NaCl and it is FCC or CCP, and they start using this formula, that is R equal to A by 2 root 2, like this relation. No, you should be careful. Here the locations of Na positive and Cl negative, it is different. You must know that in rock salt structure what happens, this Cl negative ions are present on corners, Cl negative, alright, and Na positive is at the center of edge. So this is basically edge length. This is the problem. Alright, so you must understand, this is very confusing. Many students use this relation and they get wrong answer. So this thing you must remember anyway. So this is Cl negative, twice of Cl negative. This is Cl negative plus Cl negative, this point, plus twice of Na positive equal to A. So just put the value and you get 564. Alright. Look at question number 69. Question number 69. It is cubic close packed AB has radius of CCP. Radius is given 75. What is the maximum and minimum radius that can fit in the void? So you must know that it is AB type, alright, and close packed cations of AB. So question number 69. Alright, in question number 69, see, we know it is for R radius of cation upon radius of anion. So for octahedral voids, that is the type of void, it is 0.73 to 0.414. Alright, and since this is for 1 to 0.732 is for cubic. Alright, coordination number 8. So here we are talking about coordination number 6. So first value you have to put radius cation is 75 upon radius of anion equal to, just put the value 0.732. You will get radius of anion. In the second case again put this value and put the lowest value, that is 0.414. you will get 181.2 pm. You get these two values. All right. We are in this case we are taking the most common type, that is AB type. All right, so octahedral void we are getting. All right, we are assuming also to some extent. Okay, question number 70. A compound is made of A, B and C and C forms CCP lattice. A forms lattice points. A forms lattice points means A is present in all the corners and all the faces. All right, it is present on all the faces and all the corners. So since all the corners it is 1 and obviously and all faces, so it is 3 plus 1 equal to 4. B is present in tetrahedral void. It is mentioned in the question number 70. It is mentioned B occupy tetravoid and C occupy octavoid, it says. So B is in octavoid, tetravoid and C is in octavoid. So octavoid means all edges and center. All right, now it is mentioned that all ions along this sentence is very important. All ions along one of the edge axis. So you should be careful. Edge axis. All ions along the edge axis. Edge axis means you are removing 2 plus 2, 4. 4 cornered atoms. You are removing 4 cornered atoms. 4 cornered atoms means this one. And then you are removing 2 edges, diagonal edges. All right, along one of the edge axis, along one of the edge axis. So you are removing 2 octahedral voids present on edge centers. So 2 octavoid on edge centers are removed. So now C becomes 10 into 1 by 4. Initially it was 12 into 1 by 4. Initially it was 12 edges were there. All right, initially 12 edges were there. Now 2 octahedral void on 2 edges are removed. So the total number of edges we will take 10 into 1 by 4, 2.5. all right, instead this one. So it becomes and at the center we have 1 already, so it becomes 3.5 and 4 cornered atoms are removed. So A becomes 4 into 1 by 8, that is equal to 1 by 2, and on all the faces we have already 3, so it becomes 3.5. So now the formula becomes A equal to 3.5, B equal to 8, it remains unchanged, and C becomes 3.5. all right. So in options it is 3.75 is mentioned, that is wrong, it is 3.5. all right. So correct answer is first option. Question number 71. Look at question number 71. It says maximum number of unpaired electrons n. So it is basically D6 tetrahedral. In D6 tetrahedral we have tetrahedral is opposite to octahedral, and most of the tetrahedral complexes are high spin. So even if it is not mentioned, we will assume high spin. So 1, 2 and then 3, 4, 5 and then 6. So how many unpaired electrons are there? There are 4 unpaired electrons. Whereas in other cases, if you want to check, we can check, like say the next case, we can check 1 or 2 cases. D4 octahedral low spin. It is already mentioned low spin. So D4 low spin means the splitting is less. I'm sorry, splitting is high. Low spin means splitting is high. And D4 1, 2, 3 and 4, there are only 2 unpaired electrons. And D6 low spin, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0 unpaired electrons, like that. And then D9, so as such there is no problem. Tetrahedral complexes are mostly Mostly they are high spin complexes, you must remember. All right. Question number 72. Ligand which is called pi acid, it is carbonyl group. Carbonyl and ethenes are also pi acids, you can call it, because there is a pi bond between the filled d orbital of metal due to overlapping of filled d orbital of metal and vacant antibonding molecular orbitals of carbon monoxide. All right. So this is pi bond formation. Okay. Then we have question number 70. We will discuss in the next session.